Hi, welcome to camp. Testing, testing. Anyone here? I'm not sure. Is everybody here? I know sometimes Brian can't get here because whatever Brian's doing. Is Brian still out in the hallway? I'm here. Oh, okay, great. Thanks, Brian. So I'm Jeff Sharpless, the director of the camp, and I wanted to introduce myself to you guys. Some of you I don't know, and I also want to set up a little bit how camp works this week. I love this week. It's really fun. It's a great week. It's a great chance to hang out with you smart, imaginative, talented people. How many of you have been here before? How many of you think it's odd that you just raised your hand to a screen? Anybody? This is our 15th year, maybe, running this. It just keeps growing. We started out with 27 kids in 1 week, and now we try to keep it under 200 over 2 weeks. We have a related program called the Butler Bridge, which you'll hear more about as the week goes on. And it's just like, it's really something that works well here. Like the fact that you people know that life is complicated. Writers know this, that it's in some ways magically beyond your comprehension. And smart people, writers are people who understand that. You want to understand your own experience, your own mind. Writing, in some ways, it's like thinking in slow motion. It's like a golfer who has a swing and you can videotape it and say, okay, I see what happened here. And when you write, like if you have a reaction, if you're Keats and you hear a nightingale sing and you have a reaction to it, you think, why did I feel that way? Why did it make me happy and then sad and then happy? What's going on? And you get to learn a lot about the world by writing, the immense complexity of it. I know that it's odd that I'm just a screen version of myself here, but I thought it was important that I introduce myself to you, and I hope it works. You know, you got to take risks to be a writer. Skiers that are great are skiers that fall down. They're not always on their feet. Average skiers never fall down. You have to try. What are you doing here? Get out, go back to your three-dimension self. You have to keep an eye on him. He jumps time and space. It's a strange thing, but camp draws, what was I doing? All of these interesting, sensitive, alert people and teachers, people who want to be more fluent in the forms of their own experience. I sometimes make this observation, I don't know if it means something to you, but fluency in the forms of your own captivity is as close to liberation as you can get. This is like a profound observation for me, I don't know if you think so. Fluency in the forms of your own suffering is often the best way to heal. And again, by writing, by coming to places like this, you can learn how to heal. To be in touch with your actual self is really a healthy thing. So most importantly, you know where the bathrooms are? Down to the left. We have 4 basic groups here. If you're going into 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, can you raise your hand? You're going to be with Mindy Dunn, who is there. Mindy is a poet, veteran of the camp. She was proposed to this camp possibly more than once, but she only accepted one time. She teaches at Butler, is an administrative specialist here, is a poet. She coordinates the Butler Bridge. If you're going into 6th and 7th, you're with Allie Denton and Brian Gross, both poets and writers, recent graduates of Butler, experienced teachers. Allie's particularly interested in memoir. They share some of her writing this week, and Brian knows how to pat his head and draw circles on his stomach at the same time. You can ask him to do that. 8th and 9th are Micah Ling, an adjunct professor of English in Butler's Master of Fine Arts and Creative Writing, winner of Emerging Author category 2011. She's got 2 books, 3 Islands and Sweetgrass. If you want to make her smile, ask her about her dog. 10, 11, and 12 will be with Rob Stapleton. He's going to be down the hall in his class. He's a lecturer here at Butler. He's a writer of fiction and nonfiction, the founding editor of Booth Magazine, and he's taller than he is wide. You also get the benefit of the mentors who can get introduced by their teachers, or maybe you mentors want to introduce yourselves now. Should we go around and all you mentors say a word or 2 about yourselves? So the week basically has this structure. Monday's fiction. They have a new format Monday that kind of rotata-ganza. Tuesday will be poetry with the very talented Alessandra Lynch coming. You'll love her. She'll come in the afternoon and you'll go over to the Ephraimson Center. And Wednesday's Lou Harry, who's sold literally millions of books. I have to ask him about him. He's written a book about voodoo. He's made a lot of money selling books. He's not a poet, but a commercial writer. He's an interesting guy. And we want you to have fun and learn and feel safe. Please ask. for help if you need anything. We don't want you to feel scared or anxious. Just ask. We have a lot of great staff. You're really going to like the people you're going to work with. I'm sorry I can't be there for a couple days. I have used this analogy a couple times. I often feel as if the camp is like one of those parties, and I don't know if you know The Hobbit, but there's this elf party that pops up and Bilbo wants to get there and it's gone before he can get into it. This camp feels like that to me. It's just this really fun, quick party. It's almost gone before you can get into it. But I hope you'll enjoy things. Please ask if you have any questions. You have a lot of great people around, and I'll see you Wednesday. Thanks very much.